I've seen, nobody out here's got it easy.
So you're the outsider, eh?
It's not real. None of this is real. Hey, you. I need your help with something. You're not from the vault, are you? You're from the outside. From the Commonwealth?
That's right.
I knew it! How did I know? We've never met before. But I already know where you're from. It's because I know what all the others know. I don't know why. But I'm the only one who knows. None of this is real. It's all just a simulation.
What makes you think that?
Isn't it obvious? There's something off about this whole place. Look, the other residents don't believe me because they're programmed not to. They don't know that none of this is real. I don't know why I'm the only one who knows the truth. But I think it might be connected to your arrival. There's a locked door at the end of the residential block. I think that's where they keep the computer banks, which run the entire vault. Investigate it. Find out the truth. Please!
New mission available.
I don't know when the last time I saw no one put in a day's work was.
Opens with a key.
Why can't I stay here with you?
I'm sorry, Laura. Your mom says you have to help her in the lab.
But I don't want to work in the lab. I want to fix stuff like you.
You know your mom wants you to be a scientist, or a real engineer, so you can inspire other little girls. I just fix up junk.
But that's not what I want. I want to work with the junk.
I'm sorry, Laura. I can't defy your mom. You're welcome to visit me whenever you want, but I can't train you.
Oh, fine.
Stop by Chef Page's when you get the chance. His omelets are divine.
Please, make yourself comfortable.
Hi.
How about you take a seat? I'm awful sorry about the mess. I don't get many visitors, so I don't clean up very often. The others like to pretend I don't live here. The name's Quinn.
Mission successful.
What, did you ask to be locked in here?
Of course not, but I usually have my guests by invitation only. Most don't arrive with keys to my room. Let me guess. Campbell sent you here. He told you this was a control room for some kind of simulation.
How did you know that?
He's used that same line on everyone at one time or another. I'm afraid I can't offer you a story as good as that one. but I do have a little one of my own if you're interested.
This story isn't too scary, is it?
Oh, you do make me laugh. If you're afraid of monsters and villains, well, this is no story for you.
Let's hear your best monster story.
Brace yourself, because this story will chill you to your very core. This all happened a long time ago, so
New
I can't be
mission
too sure
available.
on the details. But our story takes place far to the west. There, right before there's nothing but open ground for miles, they say a terrible creature lives. They say that when night falls, you can hear its distant howls echo across the foothills for miles around. If you can hear those howls, then your time is almost up. The creature has spotted you. He grabs men, drags them away to his cave to devour them alive. They call this monster Mr. Abominable.
Who's Mr. Abominable?
Weren't you paying attention? Mr. Abominable is a terrible, man-eating monster who lives in the western foothills. Let me tell you something. You'd either have to be very brave or very stupid to go after Mr. Abominable. Oh, I'm sure he's far too tough for someone like you. Anyway, I've taken up far too much of your time already. I'm sure you've got a lot of work to do and places to be.
Excuse me.
I'm sure you're very busy. I'll leave you be.
Can someone help me find... What? Surely you figured it out by now. None of this is real.
I'm gonna need more to go on here.
It's the AI, you see. He controls everything.
I'll let you know if I find anything out.
Good. Good. Keep looking for the truth. Save us all from this illusion. Divine.
Don't mind Constantine. He's a bit odd, but he's harmless.
Have you come to learn of the Four?
Over there.
take a look?
No, not now. No problem.
Huh? What the hell? What are you doing here? Who sent you?
Who do you think sent me?
I bet it was that piece of shit Nelson. He's been trying to muscle in on my chem business for years. Was it Nelson? Has he sent you here to kill me?
What are you doing out here?
Wait. You don't know who I am, do you? I set up all that monster stuff so no one would stumble in here accidentally. I always assumed that anyone who came in here would be out to get me. I go by the name Mr. Abominable. And down here, I brew my signature drug, Abomination. I just assumed that since you were here, you wanted to kill me. I guess if you're not, then we can do some trading. Unless you feel like trying your luck.
Depends. What's this worth to you?
Are you threatening me? Fine. Here's a few caps to just forget you ever saw me. Now all that unpleasantness is finished with. How about we do some trading?
Let's see what you got.
The best cams in the Commonwealth.
Stop. Hey.
You here to do some trading?
Looking for a job, if you've got one.
Looking to do a little scut work, are you? I've got something you could try. There's a rival gang trying to muscle in on my turf. I need them wiped out. Plain and simple.
New mission available.
Just what is that stench?
Who's there?
I don't care how fertile this
Think you can hide?
This reeks.
He's down.
Get some, motherfucker!
Target neutralized.
I took care of your raider problem.
Very good. Some say it's cheaper in the long run to buy out the competition. Me? I think it's far easier just to keep this up, and I might have bigger and better things in the future. Now, maybe you'd like to trade, or Perhaps you'd like more work?
Let's see what you got. No, not interested.
You're low. You here to do some trading?
Tell me about yourself.
I don't do chit-chat. Are you buying or not?
No, not interested.
Your loss.
Hey.
Hun,
Got a minute?
How about later? Now's not a good time.
Let's do this later.
You here to do some trading?
Looking for a job, if you've got one.
I've got a little something which you might be suited for. You've been a pretty good worker so far. I think it's time I moved you onto something a little more serious. I've got a little friendly rivalry going with a man named Nelson. He lives in that shanty town by the coast. If that man had one wish, it'd be to see me dead. I've decided it's time to turn the tables on him. I want you to kill him. What do you say?
Why can't you do it?
I've got a lot of enemies. I want to get within a mile of the town, let alone make it all the way to Nelson.
Consider it done.
I knew I could count on you. Don't come back until he's dead.
New mission available.
Full of sentimental vault crap.
Pull up a chair, let's talk. I've got a proposition that might interest you.
Hey.
Hey, you're the new girl, right? I'm Nelson. Pleased to meet you.
What's the word around town?
Hey, I'm no gossip, all right? I keep my lips zipped. I've got a proposition for you, something I can tell you're going to love.
Hey, newbie, I don't think you should...
How about you mind your own damn business, Rusty? I'm sure our friend here's smart enough to make their own decisions. How about you go back to doing what you do best?
Right.
Where was I? Oh, that's right.
Not interested.
You sure? You're missing out on a big opportunity.
Hey.
You want to hear about our little game? You'll love it.
Who's Mr. Abominable?
The fuck did you just say? Don't you dare mention that name around me. If you know where he is, you better tell me right now.
Who is this guy?
I've been trying to cut into the chem market for years. But Mr. Abominable has always been one step ahead of me. If I had one wish, it'd be that man's head on a plate.
Nah, never mind. Just a little joke.
You listen to me and you listen good. Don't you ever joke about things you don't understand.
You're wasting my time.
You got no idea who you're dealing with. You get me? Now get out of here before I blow my lid.
Mission successful.
Ready? Go! Stop right there.
Clear!
Hey.
No problem.
I got the job done.
Nelson has been a thorn in my side for too long. I just wish I could have seen the look on his face when you killed him. If you're interested in more work, I've got
Mission successful.
maybe some chems to calm you down after a job well done.
No, not interested.
Your loss.
Screw you then. Hey,
Got a minute?
go ahead. I'm listening.
Just wanted to check in. See how you feel. You're strong. You're tough. You can handle yourself. But I worry about those guys throwing a wrench in the works.
You're not so bad yourself.
Words any former soldier can appreciate. Whatever it is, we can handle it.